Well, hey, friends, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm excited to be in your earbuds this beautiful Saturday, summer Saturday. It's been a super busy summer so far. Both of my kids are busy, and in between work, I'm taking them to and from places, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been hot here also. But I'm excited to share this topic with you, being that I just turned 50 last month. I've been thinking a lot about the past 10, 15 years, the things I've learned as I hit that midlife stage. And I know I say midlife can really, it can, midlife issues can start to creep in for, women and men. I mean, as early as, 35. I would say most of the women I talk to are starting to feel the midlife stuff in their early 40s. And I wanted to share a little bit about how you can reinvent yourself in midlife. And I've got 5 tips that will help you find your new path and embrace change as you hit that midlife stage. Okay, so the first tip is if you are trying to reinvent yourself, or maybe you are stuck in midlife, like I was at 40, kind of just felt meh. That's how I described it. Like my life, my job was good, my kids were good, my husband was good, my marriage was good, but I just felt like I had more in me that I wanted to explore, and I wanted to, pivot a little bit with what I had learned and my skills. And the more I learn about midlife, the more common I find this is for a lot of people hitting midlife. So anyway, I was going through that phase of self-reflection. That was my first thing I did, was to really reinvent myself. I had to take time to understand my values, my passions, my strengths, as well as my weaknesses. And I do have a couple episodes on identifying your values, and I'll put those in the show notes. So after you listen to this episode, be sure to check the show notes to go back and listen to other episodes on this topic. But you want to begin by asking yourself like really meaningful questions, such as what brings me joy? And what skills do I want to develop now that I've hit this age? And once you have a clear understanding of your aspirations, you can start exploring new paths aligned with your authentic self. So, for example, you might discover a passion for writing and decide to pursue a career as a freelance writer, or start a blog to share your expertise. I discovered a passion for podcasting. So here I am. I started to, really look into what does it take to become a podcaster, and I got curious about that. I embraced it and I went for it. So that's tip number 1, is embrace self-reflection. Number 2 is seek opportunities for learning and growth. So in midlife, embracing new challenges can be invigorating and lead to personal and professional development. So consider acquiring new skills or expanding your knowledge in your areas of interest. Take advantage of online courses, workshops, or mentorship programs. So for example, if you've always been intrigued by photography, you can enroll in a photography course or join a local photography club to enhance your skills. Embracing continuous learning can open doors to exciting reinvention opportunities. Tip number 3 is, or our third strategy is, highlights the importance of cultivating a supportive network. Surrounding yourself with like minded individuals who support and encourage your journey is invaluable. So seek out those communities, both online and offline, that share your interests and aspirations. So you can join networking groups, attend conferences, or connect with mentors who can provide guidance and inspiration. A supportive network can offer insights, collaboration opportunities, and emotional support as you reinvent yourself. So, for example, participating in mastermind groups or online forums can connect you with people who have successfully reinvented themselves and can offer valuable advice. Number 4, strategy number 4 emphasizes the need to embrace flexibility and adaptability. Reinvention often involves stepping into the unknown and navigating uncharted territories. Being open to change and adaptable to new circumstances can lead to incredible growth. Embrace the mindset that challenges are opportunities for growth and learning, and just see setbacks as valuable lessons. For instance, if you encounter obstacles while pursuing a new career path, be flexible in adjusting your approach or exploring alternative routes. Adapting to change with resilience and perseverance is key to successful reinvention. And I want to encourage you to fail forward and fail forward fast. I read a quote the other day, I think it was by Seth Godin, and he said that the faster you fail and the more times that you fail, the quicker you're going to get to that success, or something like that. But it's true. Don't be afraid of failure, because it's going to teach you what it is that you need to learn so you can pick yourself up and move on to the next attempt, or your new path. I mean, that's what I've done over and over again since 40. I could share with you so many things that I've tried and didn't work. Okay. So tip number 5 is take action and set goals. This is the final strategy. It's all about taking action and setting goals. Dreams and aspirations are important, but without concrete steps and goals, they remain distant wishes. So identify specific achievable goals that align with your reinvention journey. Break them down into smaller, actionable steps to keep yourself motivated and accountable. And then celebrate those milestones along the way to stay encouraged and motivated. For example, if your goal is to start a business of some sort, set targets for completing that business plan, finding or securing funding, and launching your product or service. So, there you have it, my 5 strategies for reinventing yourself in midlife. Embrace self reflection, seek opportunities for learning and growth, cultivate a supportive network, embrace flexibility and adaptability, and take action by setting goals. Remember that reinvention is an ongoing process, and each step you take brings you closer to living a purposeful and fulfilling life. Now, if you are a therapist by chance and you're listening, like you listen maybe to my Wednesday episodes, and you are looking for that next step in your career or that next area that you want to create additional income in, and because you're just kind of burnt out on clinical one-to-one work, which I totally understand. There's no shame in that. I mean, I get it. Like, you don't have to explain yourself to me. If you just raise your hand and you say, Lisa, I am burnt out, I get you. I feel you. Come join my group on Facebook, which is called Therapist Training Hub, Empower, Educate, and Elevate. This group is all for the therapist that is curious about creating continuing education, wants to know how to get started. Maybe you have your own continuing education course that you want to share with other therapists, or maybe you're just looking to collaborate and network with those therapists out there who are also interested in creating an additional revenue stream. I would love to have you come join the group. It's over on Facebook. Once again, Therapist Training Hub, Empower, Educate, Elevate. I'll put the link in the show notes and you can come join. I would love to see you in there. One more thing that I want to share with you, midlife sometimes brings about changes that we weren't expecting. And one of those changes for me was having a hard time with sleep. So I want to recommend my favorite resource for sleep, which is the mindfulness app. You can get a free trial for 7 days. I will share the link in the show notes. Would love to have you check it out. You can get sleep meditations. There's even a course on transforming your relationship with anxiety. You can join for free for 7 days. So I'll drop that link in the show notes. And I am an affiliate of that app. So if you join, I may receive a commission at no extra cost to you. Well, that wraps up another episode of The Therapy Show with Lisa Mustard. I know there are hundreds of thousands of podcasts out there, and I'm thankful you've chosen to listen to mine.
Be sure to visit lisamustard.com to access the show notes and discover more fantastic content.
And I'd be grateful if you subscribe to the show. Thank you.